go. The A's and the Mariners coming up next. MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL West matchup. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. As 2012 AL Manager of the Year Bob Melvin aligns his guys this way. They'll go to work against no small task indeed. The 2010 American League Cy Young Award winner, King Felix, right-hander Felix Hernandez. Billy Burns will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, center fielder, Billy Burns.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Hernandez readies. Another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. So good work there by Hernandez to take care of the leadoff man. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Seattle Mariners. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Jed Lowry will get his first cuts here. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and Cano with the stop. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
One heck of an effort up the middle right there. You see him dive to pull this ball in, but his momentum is taking him away from first base, and there's just no way to get enough on that throw.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2. Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Runners on first with one down. Here comes a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Here comes a 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Butler's gone here. 2 away now.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And on 0-2, this is where he's got you right where he wants you. He was one of 13 guys last year with over 200 strikeouts, so he's probably going to be gunning for one right here.
And strike 3 called, as he said, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The A's strand 1. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. There's the starting lineup for the host Mariners. Sonny Gray will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now the 3-1 home. And a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Full count offering on its way. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. Around second. He'll try for third.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning. It's a fastball that just goes right with it, drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Here's Leonis Martin, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
He's set. Now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. A runner at second. Nobody out. Here comes the 2-0. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here it comes, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Third baseman,
Kyle Seager will be the batter. First offering on the way. Pitch is high, the throw, and they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. Good lead off at second there, now the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Smart to keep an eye on it. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. This tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Fouled straight back. 2 out here and a runner at second. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Josh Reddick leads things off now in the top half of the second.
right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Sinkers in there, no balls in the strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. but it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stephen Vogt will take his cuts now. Here's the first offering. Change up, little bit inside, 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
Ball two. I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1. The pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. 3-2, here it comes. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Yonder Alonso will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here it comes. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he struck him out. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. It remains 0-0. Second baseman Robinson Cano will dig in now. Starting second baseman for the American League in last July's All-Star game. First pitch coming. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Davis is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. Dale Lee steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Gray ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And that spot right there is unhittable, especially coming right after that two-seam fastball.
Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Burns is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Seth Smith will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here at the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. On the ground towards second. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Chris Iannetta will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now here's the first pitch. swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely. Number 4 digs into the plate. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
The next pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Men on third with 2 down. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward right center. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Steve, Eric, and I are back to Seattle in just a moment. Danny Valencia is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Athletics, third baseman, Danny
First
Valencia.
pitch coming. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. A stab, and he's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Marcus Semien will stand in, and here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Very high, 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs at the end.
Runners off for second, and this is hit well towards the hole. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base. Hey, better to be safe than sorry.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lowry waits, the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already. That's out number 2.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Billy Butler is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. It's back to Seattle right after this. Noriaoki get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Left fielder, Noriaoki.
Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Ball one. The 1-1 home. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Davis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number one. Leonis Martini will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Kyle Seager will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 on the way. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he got him. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Chris Davis will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
First pitch on the way. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. This ball's grounded foul. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Stephen Vogt will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this pitch is going to be bounced foul over near Ty Waller in the first base coaching box. From the belt, kicks and deals. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Hey, when everybody talks about that 10-year deal, they're talking mostly about the offense that Cano provides. But I'll tell you what, he's no slouch with the glove either. And that's a super play right here to take away a hit.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And Smith will put this one away with ease to retire the side. One left for Oakland. They still trail 1-0. Nelson Cruz will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Reddick is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Robinson Cano will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Hitters count 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that's over, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1. And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Dale Lee will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Gray ready with the 0-1. 1-1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner. Or this.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Danny Valencia will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now the first pitch.
Danny Valencia.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it. not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. The pitch. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Billy Burns will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Now batting,
Jed Lowry will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Steve, Eric, and I are back to Seattle in just a moment. Seth Smith will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
right fielder, Seth Smith.
Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 3 called. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. Chris Iannetta will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Alonso, 2 away now. Number 4 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Billy Butler will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th.
Billy Butler.
Now the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And even when he's just laying pitches in there, they still swing right through him.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Chris Davis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Now batting.
Stephen Vogt will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. The A's strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Nori Aoki will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Now the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Leonis Martinez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Well, for that man right there, only the one run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here now the 2-2. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
3-2 pitch. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Valencia will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2. Kyle Seager will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Yonder Alonso will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Danny Valencia will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. This thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first-pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. A's are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Nelson Cruz will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Adam Lind is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. 1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Burns is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Dale Lee will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. Billy Burns get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Billy Burns.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The pitch. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Here's Jed Lowry now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Billy Butler will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Billy Butler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Chris Davis will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's in there. Base hit. Butler rounds third, heading for the plate. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the stretch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Here he comes on 2-2. A ball hit hard to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Coco Crisp will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Fernando Rodriguez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Seth Smith is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. 2-1. The 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2-2. Full count. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Chris Iannetta will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
In there, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Number 4 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. On to the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. Stephen Vogt will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. First pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there and strikes now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Number 20 move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Steve Cishek comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. In there, 0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he drops it. Danny Valencia will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and 1 down, so we'll need to beware of the ground ball here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pause, now the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball or just for an off-speed pitch. So far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustment.
Marcus Semien will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Ball 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Score remains tied 1-1. Number 20 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Nori Aoki will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first? Will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt him up to second? At this point in the ball game, I think it's a definite possibility.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they are definitely serious about ending this ball game right here and now. He bravely takes second base here on the stolen base, and he represents the winning run out there in scoring position now. Nobody out.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0, and he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. The 1-1 pitch. And he looked to move that winning run to third as he puts this one down. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Wow. This is a great example of what not to do when a guy's trying to give himself up. I don't know if he heard someone yelling from third or what, but they wind up not getting it out here at all. This is a big letdown defensively.
Kyle Seager will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Valencia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. But he will just bluff the go. Not willing to risk it, and this game will continue at least one more batter. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to the plate, and the Mariners are going to walk home as winners.
They came into this bottom of the ninth inning knowing that they needed just one run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
Guys, the Mariners were given a great boost by the start turned in by this man, Felix Hernandez. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in a standout performance. And then when he finishes with his 10 strikeouts, then he was instrumental in leading his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For E-Game, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Basker. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 2-1. So long from Seattle.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.